I've got to admit, I'm feeling a little bit demoralised today. It's not looking good. Oh God. I don't know what they want from me, really. Right.
We are a family of 4, living off-grid in a woodland in Lincolnshire. Our electricity comes from solar panels. We collect and filter rainwater, and we grow a lot of our own food. Several years ago, we decided to spend all of our savings on a second piece of woodland in Scotland. Sitting within 70 acres, our 4-acre plot is unlike anything we've got at home. We've visited several times before, but we've never stayed on the land. This summer, we're taking our 2 children on an off-grid adventure unlike anything they have experienced before. And thanks to Fraser's parents, we're going to be travelling in style. Oh no, that's the wrong button.
Go on.
So, I'm still learning where everything is. So it's a 4-berth, so plenty big enough for the 4 of us. But we've really had to pack it out, so I mean, as you can see, just even there. That's the knackies cupboard. That's the outdoor wear for all the rain that we've been forecast. Bathroom's in here. Fridge. So then we've got to tidy up this bit here, but the bed goes here, and yeah, it's amazing. One of the problems of taking small children in the motorhome is that they have to have their car seats, which means that there's going to be a lot of taking the car seats off, putting the bed down and then swapping it back again if we want to move. That is going to be a bit of a pain, but it can't be avoided. So it's just one of those things.
We've got some new types of off-grid stuff and some of the stuff that you might have seen before, like the power packs. But one of the new things we bought, because we're going to be going properly off-grid, means no connection to utilities. What we've got here is a water filtration thing, so we can go down to our little stream, fill this up. So inside there's 2 ceramic candles with some carbon inside, and they drip 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 through that and eventually fill this up, and then there's a tap there so you can drink fresh water. But to make sure, because it's not 100% of viruses, you can then boil it as well to get rid of anything else that's in there and let it cool and obviously drink that. Or alternatively, you can put that in a clear bottle, and if you actually get some sunny weather, you can stand it outside and the UV of the light is meant to clean it as well. They reckon it's very safe. You can go up to a clear stream and use this and drink the water, and I feel quite confident. If it was really disgusting and like sewerage, we are near a farm, so there might be some bacteria in there, but I'm believing in that system. It seems to be very good. So under here we've got the Anchor power pack. I think it was a 767 or something. Powerhouse. I think they've changed the name of it recently. Same sort of thing, but they changed the name. It is a bit of a mouthful, to be fair. That's really good, and we're not going to have a generator to charge it. You can charge this thing from the engine through a little cigarette lighter using the alternator basically on your motorhome, but that's only charged at about 120 watts on here. It says about 120 watts it goes up to. So basically we're going to charge that from the cigarette lighter when we're going along the road to get that up to some sort of power, but it takes a very long time. It's very slow. But this thing has also got its own leisure batteries. So this is one battery, telling us what the voltage is. As you're going along the road, they are charging as well, and if you're only using, you know, lights and things like that, a bit of TV, a little 12-volt TV, you should be okay. When we get to our land, we don't know what situation it's going to be in. We haven't been there for a year. There could be trees overgrown. It might be a job to get this up the track, so we have to cut things back. The land itself needs some work doing on it, and we've not been able to get up there this year again. So there's lots of things that could possibilities. You know, charging things like filming equipment and stuff like that. It's all power, and we're not bringing a little generator with us. We thought about it, and we thought, no, let's have a little look to see if we can do it. We've also got our little EcoFlow, which is a tiny pack, and see how that does. And we've got no solar panels with them, so if anyone wants to give us any solar panels, that'd be great.
First job, get the motorhome past this stump.
This is my mum and dad's pride and joy, and I'd never driven it before, so I took it really steady.
once we were past the stump, we headed on our way.
Let me one indicator out.
I don't know what we're going to do now. Thing.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Got one there, one there.
I know what it is, just got to pack it out there. Something.
For this Blue Peter presentation, you will need some double-sided sticky tape.
It's that. It's not that one, it's that one there. It's got a break in it. And I think when you close it up, it pushes off. There.
Do you want me to go and put the indicator on?
Oh, do you want to have a little look and see if
Yeah,
it
yeah,
comes
sure.
on?
Yeah, it's on. Yeah.
I'll put it back on here.
Thanks to our baking tray repair kit, we were back on the road.
After 8 hours of travelling, we finally arrived at the woodland.
Unfortunately, it was so overgrown that after the 8-hour drive we had to spend another 2 hours making room to get the motorhome in.
Finally, we could get the motorhome through the gate. However, there was still a lot of work that needed to be done, so we decided to do it together.
And everybody's got a run, and ain't nobody gonna hold you. And everybody needs someone. Don't try to go alone. Don't say I never told you. When you wake up tomorrow and your heart ain't feeling right, I'd love to steal up all of them, say goodbye to pain and sorrow every day and every night.
So after the 8-hour drive and 2 hours of trimming, we finally got the motorhome parked.
Wait! A bridge, Mummy! Mummy, a bridge!
It looks like a bridge, doesn't it? Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, God.
Come on, Mummy!
The next morning, we decided to tackle our first hurdle, water.
What's the plan?
So the idea was, this was flowing more last year, wasn't it? So it was fresh water and it looked much cleaner. We had water coming down from that side. They obviously had a lot more rain last year here, this time of year.
to me?
And it's now
Are you talking
a bit
to
dry.
Mummy?
Talking to Mummy, yeah. And now it's a little bit tissue. It's now a lot drier, and there's not much of a flow on this. So
No.
just gonna have to find a bit where there's a little bit of cleaner stuff where we've not been standing in it too much. The kids haven't been playing in it.
Yeah.
And take some of the cleaner water off the top and try and filter it.
Okay.
Albie, do you want to come up here?
So I don't.
It's
So,
fun.
Why don't you want to be in the water? Do you like it?
if we wait till the end of the week, we might get a flow on it because it's meant to rain all week now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mummy, there's no more rocks here. There's no more rocks.
We decided to abandon the water issue for now and instead let the children burn off some steam.
Clap your hands and you'll feel stronger. Tomorrow you get another chance. Don't blame yourself under the circumstances. Tomorrow you'll get another chance. Take control of your feelings. You know you've been dreaming. Where are the loving words? Where have all your sweet dreams gone? Wipe that frown off your face. When all is done, you'll be a winner.
While the children became acclimatised to the terrain, we had time to ponder another growing problem.
The last flower of summer.
Rhododendron is a massive problem in Scottish woodland. Its invasive nature means it spreads quickly, blocking out other plant life.
So this has been a bit of a nightmare really, because the last 2 Augusts when we've been here, this has had a little bit of a flow on it and looked a bit cleaner and been a bit deeper. And this year it's just still and very brackish. I was hoping to filter this, so that's made it a lot worse because now it's all, well, it looks dirty before you start really, which is a shame. As I say, last 2 August it's been had a bit of a flow on it. It's actually been tumbling over the rocks. Nothing. So back home it's been very wet. Here it's obviously been very dry, and most of the stream up here, this end is dry, some water bits laying up there, but this is dry. This is lower than it was. I suppose it was about that much deeper before. I couldn't have stood in it, I'd have got soaking wet. So it's a bit of bad news, so I'm going to try see what I can get and how clean it looks in the tub before I try and put it in our filter. Pretty dirty. Pretty damn dirty actually. It's not looking good. I mean, if it doesn't filter and it looks horrible, we'll be buying bottled water. That's what happened. That's what's going to happen if it's not good enough. It should do. I mean, you can have a bit of tannins and stuff still be safe. That doesn't mean it's not safe. I've got to admit, I'm feeling a little bit demoralised today. There's just things I want to get done. I've got these trees to sort out, and I wanted this water to be right and be able to do that. And then we've got little other problems with the camper, the motorhome, the heating system for the water's not working. I don't know why.
Spoke to my dad and he doesn't know why it should be working. And our power packs, we're not sure whether that's going to last because this is like proper off-grid. Now, we haven't got a generator here, although that would still mean you're off-grid, but there's no connection to water. And because we're properly off-grid, there comes a whole lot of different things with that. So we could buy bottled water in. You're still off-grid buying bottled water and bringing it in. But when some people say they're off-grid and they're just clearly connected to all the utilities, I don't think they know what off-grid actually means. I mean, someone had a go at me because I had Nike trainers off-grid. Where's Nike trainers? I mean, if I was to buy a fig leaf, would that be off-grid? I mean, walk around in a fig leaf. I don't know what they want from me really. I just see it as a connection to utilities personally, but it's just loads of work when you get here. That's what it is. I knew it was going to be work, but when you get an obstacle as well as knowing that it's going to be work, and it just makes things more difficult really, I suppose. Right, I'll get this water back now. Let's see what we can do. So what we've got here is 2 candles in there. One of them's called a Stericyl thing. It's like a, what was it called? Ceramic. Stericyl ceramic filters, and then inside they've got carbon, activated carbon. So they've got charcoal inside. So they're supposed to just drip feed through there very slowly. When I first did this at the water back home, it took ages to start with, but those Stericyl things have to absorb water before it actually starts dripping. So I'm going to put this. This didn't come with it. This is just a sieve because this came with it, but bits of flies and all sorts in there. It's really just a test to see what it comes out like. That's what we're starting with. Yeah, look at that. I've got a feeling that's going to come out looking not as dark as that, but it's quite like wee colour. Probably not going to find that out until tomorrow. It's going to take that long. Yeah, never better. That is looking